Hello there, welcome to my channel, and this is a different kind of video, hence the title. So I want to talk about something that every human being can struggle with. Obviously, we all get stress. And it came to my attention when I was on Threads this morning, someone on there was just randomly asking, those of you people that don't drink or smoke, how do you even manage your stress? And that really kind of stuck with me throughout the day today. So I just want to make a video about how to naturally relieve stress without relying on depressants or stimulants to get you through it. If you've never watched any of my videos and this is your first video ever watching, welcome to my channel. I'm Miranda. I'm a holistic nutritionist and a vlogger slash influencer, whatever you want to call me. I share plant-based tips and why you should go vegan and stay vegan, a fruit-based vegan, mostly whole foods. And we're talking about holistic nutrition, right? It's not just about what you eat. Nutrition is everything. So that's kind of this video as well, talking about how to tap into different holistic pillars of health and relieve stress all naturally. So the first one, it's probably my favorite. You can eat your way out of stress. So some foods like fruit, I'm just gonna go over that. I have my little list. Some fruits, and basically all fruits because they're all high in vitamin C, can help with stress. Isn't that amazing? You can eat foods that can decrease your stress levels. And it's so great. So fruits are high in vitamin C, which helps your body be able to fight off stress, inflammation, and stuff like that. So, and that's what a lot of stress comes from, is inflammation in the body. So kiwis, for example, are really so high in vitamin C, actually more so than oranges. And they contain naturally occurring serotonin, and that can help synthesize our dopamine and serotonin, and that is made in our gut, right? Isn't that just fantastic? And it's really high in fiber, so it's going to be really good for overall well-being too. And citruses are very high in vitamin C. Bananas are high in vitamin B6, which help with lowering stress. And you can also boil banana peels. Make sure to rinse them, but you can boil banana peels, and that contains tryptophan, which is an amino acid that helps you sleep and regulates your system and relaxes your parasympathetic nervous system. Another one is cherries, which naturally contain melatonin, which we already make in our body. It's a naturally occurring hormone, but sometimes if you're stressed, you can't sleep. So eat some cherries or drink some tart cherry juice or get frozen cherries, put in your smoothie. It helps regulate your sleeping and can just decrease stress and anxiety. And I love that a lot. Lastly, we're just gonna go in with the avocado. I almost eat one avocado a day, and that contains, among many other things, magnesium, which can relieve muscle tension or muscle soreness and tension in the body, and helps with sleep and regulating your sleep system as well. I just went to go switch out my laundry, you know. I got a life, I got a real life, I do laundry, you know. Anyway, so the second way to relieve stress naturally is to express yourself. Simple, simple, simple. So what I do to express myself is writing. Let's see where my journal is. I do a lot of writing, and it's so helpful. Take it from me, I used to come from a very stressful, kind of anxiety-ridden mindset. So this really helps me. I do a gratitude morning journal, and then at the end of the day, to kind of empty my plate, if you will, or like get tension off my shoulders, I write out kind of a stream of consciousness what I think about. And it's really helpful to just get it all down on paper and just empty your mind and relieve the stress off your body. And I also do paintings. I do a lot of painting, and that helps me really live in the moment and not worry, not stress. So do something that you love and that is expressing your emotion, is expressing your stress. So whether it be like playing sports or something, for example. You're kind of expressing yourself there, or writing music, or like writing and painting, and you're just expressing your creativity. That can release your stress and regulate your nervous system. So that's one thing I've done, and really I always do, to help me release stress naturally, because I don't take any pills to relieve my stress, like anxiety, stuff like that, or I don't drink alcohol, or I don't smoke or anything like that. I don't do any of that. There's so many beautiful natural ways to release stress. And yeah, and the next one I love, and I'm sure a lot of you do too, movement and exercise. I'm sure you've heard that before, that going to the gym is supposed to help with stress, or taking a walk is supposed to help with stress, and it does. People say that because it's true. It's just true. So being an active person releases endorphins. Being active releases endorphins in the body, and also can help with your regulating your hormones like serotonin and dopamine and stuff. Helps with that synthesization of that as well. And it's great for your heart health. I have my list right here. I'm just kind of like fuming off of nothing, but I have my list right here I can look at. Nitric oxide is produced, which helps your heart health, which with blood flow, and that can relieve stress as well. And it brings awareness to thyself in the present. Kind of what I was talking about. Sorry, my phone's dying already again. So kind of what I was talking about with expression. So it can help with kind of being in the moment, being self-aware, and having goals too can release stress and worry and anxiety, focusing on one thing at a time. So, and obviously oxygen, new oxygen, fresh into the lungs, that will help with your stress. So I advise doing a daily walk outside in nature, which nature is its own thing, but to relieve stress. So go out on a daily walk, or do some strength training, or some hiking, or swimming, roller skating, and I do hula hooping for exercise. And this little hair keeps coming out. But yeah, so get outside, get moving, and release your stress. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm just a tad bit nasally. I wouldn't say I really have a cold, but I'm just having a little tiny bit of congestion, but it's not getting any worse, so I'm really happy about that. Eating a lot of vitamin C rich foods and a lot of water. Anyway, but this is kind of breath work. Breath work and meditation can help with relieving stress, being self-aware, being mindful, and living in the present. So bringing oxygen into the body and focusing on your breath is such a powerful way to release stress and anxiety and fear and worry. And just sitting in the quiet, kind of like a meditation. You don't have to do anything like crazy. You just need to be quiet with your thoughts and see what naturally comes to you. So just sit here and have your hand on your heart and breathe in through your nose for like 5 or 6 seconds, and then hold that in, and then release in the mouth, release outside the mouth. So really, or inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So breath work is something I do every single day, and it helps me a lot, because I used to be, and I kind of sometimes still am, like an overthinker, and I worry and stuff like that. But I don't really have to worry about whether or not I know how to relieve my own stress. I'm pretty good at that because I've done it all. I've experienced with lots of different things to try to relieve my stress, and this is what helps me, and I hope it helps you too. This next one can kind of go hand in hand together, obviously, because you need to breathe to smell. So aromatherapy, comment down below if you guys love essential oils, aromatherapy and stuff like that. So I love aromatherapy. It's been proven to really, really work, and it's not a placebo. So the smell is so powerful and strong, and like you cannot even deny that certain smells make you feel so good. That's why people love candles and stuff like that. So I want to show you some of my favorite ones that I have and I've had for quite some time now. My mom loves doTERRA, so that's kind of how I got into this too. So this is an adaptive blend. It's a calming blend. It has wild orange, lavender, rosemary, magnolia, neroli, copaiba, and coconut oil as the carrier oil. And this is a rolly one. And this is just, it's so good. It's just, it is amazing. So a lot of different floral ones I enjoy as well. Jasmine is a very calming and stress relieving oil. It's very feminine as well, if you're into that. And rose, also very calming, very relaxing, and has been proven to relieve stress in the body. And I love the rose jasmine combination. It's very good. And this one is by Fern and Petal. It's a Canadian brand, and they're very, very good. This has grapefruit, clary sage, and bergamot, which helps with stress as well. And eucalyptus. Wait, is that? It's not eucalyptus. It is eucalyptus. This one's really good. It kind of smells like a pine tree, but also like a citrusy. I love bergamot as well. And some other ones that I don't have, but I've used in the past are chamomile oil and sandalwood. So that's really good for anxiety, stress, and overthinking. So here's one you may or may not do or have done or even heard of: color therapy. Comment if you know what I'm talking about. So certain colors can provoke and does provoke feelings of stress or de-stress, right? So blue is the most relaxing color alongside green, which is great for nature, obviously. But when you focus on a certain color, it kind of is very relaxing. And that's why some days I dress monochromatically. Like today, I'm dressing monochromatically. Neutral colors are soothing as well, like beige and brown and white. So they're kind of calming to look at, right? Because they're found in nature. So brown and beige are found in nature. Blue is found in nature. Green is found in nature. So that's why I feel like inherently it's calming, because it resembles nature. So that's another one, is nature. It relaxes your parasympathetic nervous system. You're getting in fresh air. You're getting in sunlight. Nature should have been number one, but this is the most relaxing thing for me, is going outside on a nature walk with my fruit and with my journal and my essential oils. This is like top tier, stress-free Randa time. So comment down below what environment and what is it that you do that relaxes you, and what colors do you love to embellish your house with? Because I basically love all colors, but I definitely rely heavily on blue. I have a blue couch, a blue rug over there, a blue tapestry. I'm sitting on an orange rug because I like contrasting colors as well. So color therapy is really good. So if you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed, focus on a color. Go outside and take a walk and take a color walk. Like go outside and find things that are blue, find things that are green, which is obviously grass, trees. But sometimes like looking and isolating colors can just help kind of calm your mind and live in the present. So that's one thing I highly recommend. Going on a nature walk, breathing in that fresh air, getting in that sunlight, and listening to the birds. It's just, you cannot deny that just relieves your stress right away. So I know not everybody wants to talk about their feelings. I really do. But talking can relieve stress. Trust me. I used to never share my feelings. But when you're around people that truly care about your feelings, and you're feeling stressed, or you're feeling heavy, or you're feeling anxious. It's just, it is so good to talk about it, regardless what you're feeling. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling scared, if you're feeling like you need someone to talk to someone. And there's always people to talk to. You can talk to me. If you have no one in your life, talk to me. Message me on Instagram. I love to talk about feelings and emotions and stress. So simply just talking about it and bringing it to your own attention, and maybe hearing other people's perspectives of your problems or issues or internal thoughts that you may not been downward spiraling within your brain. Yeah, I would definitely talk to someone. Talk. And, maybe sometimes you can't even find the words and you just need to be in the presence of someone and talk about anything. Simply communication is stress relief. That's why therapy works wonders more than any pills can do. Talking about it, sharing, going to groups, going to like seminars for stuff like that. Just talking with your best friend, talking with your parents or your siblings or people of similar interests or similar kind of issues. Talk. I can't even stress that enough. I used to never share my feelings, and now that I talk about my feelings and I feel comfortable to, and I kind of know how to talk about them, it really changes everything. So you're never alone. Talk. If you don't have anyone, you always have God. So always talk to God. And that's another thing that I pray. And that's kind of what this is about as well. Talking to God, talking to Jesus, because I believe in Jesus. So talking, whether it be to God or to your teacher or your mom or a therapist or anybody, just talk, please. So, number 9, if you guys were counting, I was, because I made the list, obviously. Number 9 is humming/singing. So, I do this all the time. In the car, in the shower, while I'm cooking, while I'm on a walk. If I feel stressed or I need to release energy, I'm humming, which stimulates your vagus nerve, which sends relaxation to the body and de-stresses your body, as well as slowing your heart rate, right? With the nitric oxide that we talked about while you were working out, the same is here when your heart rate is slowed and your blood pressure's lower. Not low, but if you have high blood pressure, for example. Doing this, humming and singing, and when you're stressed out, your heart beats faster. So humming and singing releases the pressure and stimulates new oxygen coming in too, because you have to breathe to sing. So a lot of these kind of are correlating together in the end. And it also helps produce melatonin, because if you didn't know, your heart has hormones that they produce. So I'm not sure about all the ones that they do have, which would be a whole other video in itself. I should make a video about heart health, because it's literally the heart of your body, the epicenter, and the engine of you. So if that stops, you stop. You know what I mean? So it helps you produce melatonin and other naturally occurring hormones that reduce stress. I think serotonin, adrenaline, and stuff like that as well. And and it just eases your parasympathetic nervous system. So I love that a lot. I'm singing all the time. It really relaxes me. I sing when I do roller skating and I'm so out of breath. But then when I rest, it's I feel extra relaxed. All right, number 10 is kind of on the realm of aromatherapy, but it's different. It's tea. I drink tea every single day. I have drank tea ever since I discovered what stress really was. When I was going through puberty, when I was going through a lot of different shifts in my coming of age and just experiencing life more, I got into drinking tea basically every night. Ever since then, it's been over a decade, I basically would drink tea every day. even hot tea in the summer. And it doesn't have to be hot, but I find it to be more relaxing. So, because, you know, like a warm shower or a warm bath, right? I feel like a warm hug when I drink tea. And the non-caffeinated tea, preferably. I do drink green tea every once in a while because it is high in antioxidants and L-theanine, or however you pronounce that, his is really good for relaxation and stress relief, even if it has caffeine, a very small amount of caffeine if you dilute it enough. So I have that maybe 2 or 3 times a week, maybe. But on my evening herbal stress relief tea, I like to do chamomile. I have right here, I have this loose leaf tea blend. It's very relaxing. I think there's lemongrass in here, chamomile, catnip. I don't think there's any lavender. I think, oh, there's raspberry because that helps lower inflammation. So this is a sleep / stress relief tea blend I made. And jasmine flower I also have, which I don't know why I didn't grab it, but I have jasmine flower as well as rose hips and rose petals and hibiscus. These are all herbal, non-caffeinated teas that are going to help lower your stress, fill your body with antioxidants, and just, I mean, they smell nice too. So peppermint and vanilla tea as well as lemon balm. So citrus teas as well. I like to add maybe a slice of orange or a slice of lemon. Sometimes I add cinnamon as well because cinnamon is very relaxing. So if you really want a relaxing tea at night, make some homemade oat milk, steep some vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg, okay? And then stir that together on a pot. It is so relaxing. It's kind of like cinnamon toast crunch tea, if you know what I mean, without the cinnamon toast crunch. All right, so yeah, it can reduce inflammation and it's very soothing and it's just warm and cozy, and I'm sure you can understand why that would reduce stress. And you can drink herbal tea any time of the day, so it's awesome. You don't need to drink like black tea or Earl Grey or anything like that, which I don't necessarily recommend because it is higher in caffeine and very acidic with the tannins and stuff. So I recommend herbal floral tea mostly. And yeah, and that's my amazing stress relief list for you today. So I hope this video has brought you some new, here's my hair again, has brought you some new perspectives on natural stress relief. And comment down below if you guys have any other recommendations for me or for each other. I would love to hear what you do to release stress and to, you know, not worry and live in the present and, you know, slow your heart rate. So thank you for watching, and make sure to check out those links below. If you want some daily affirmations, I have some free downloadable affirmations for you to, yeah, release stress and just live your best life, as well as my Fruit is Fuel guide and meal planner, as well as recipe book, right? It's only $9.99, so you could take a look at that as well. And yeah, make sure to follow me on Threads and Instagram at MirandaEve222. So hopefully I will see you in the next video. Until then, I hope you have a beautiful morning, day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever you are, whatever you're doing, do it with love, okay? And don't stress. You're not alone. Talk to someone and go outside. So I'll see you in the next one.